Previous class we have learned about hills and mountains of lesson 4 our beautiful country. Now we are going to learn about plains and plateaus. Children, in the previous class we have learned the lesson hills and mountains, no? In the lesson 4. Now we are going to learn plains and plateaus. First we can know about the plains. Here say we can see the plain land. The Great Plains are also known as a food basket of India. That means our India is called as a food basket. Why? Because we are cultivating a more land. Yes or not? Yes. We can see everywhere this type of land in our country. So we are producing wheat and rice. Okay now. So these are called as a plains. Okay now children. The flat and level land is called a plain. To the south of Himalayas lie the Great Plains of India. We are having in the south side the Great Himalayas. In the plains the summers are hot and the winters are cold. So in the summers we are having hot and winters we are having cold. Rivers such as Ganga and the Yamuna flow through these plains. So here the two rivers, which are the two rivers children? Ganga and Yamuna are flowing through these plains. These rivers have made the soil fertile. Fertile means we can cultivate a good crop with the help of this good soil. Okay now, as a result many crops are grown here. So if the land is good, okay, the soil is good to cultivate, we can cultivate more lands and also more crops also. There is a narrow strip of flat land along the eastern and western coast of India. It is known as the eastern coastal plain and the western coastal plain. In the map we can see this. See in this map we can see the western coastal plains and also eastern coastal plains. Yes or not children? We are having a narrow strip. These two are the plains. These plains meet at Kanyakumari and rivers such as the Narmada, Tapi, Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri. Okay, which are the rivers? Narmada, Tapi, Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, okay, and Kaveri flow through these plains and fall into the sea. The coastal areas are neither very hot nor very cold. That means it can be hot, no means cold. Okay, two situations we have here. So in the map we can see this. See in this map the rivers are flowing Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, Mahanadi, Narmada, Tapi. These all the rivers are flowing. Okay. So we are having west coastal plains and also eastern coastal plains in a narrow strip. And it is a meeting at Kanyakumari. This point is called as the meeting point is called as Kanyakumari at meeting point. So the plains are meeting at the Kanyakumari. Next. Plateaus. A high land with a steep sides and a flat top is called a plateau. So here we can see this. We are having here a flat top. Okay. The southern part of India is a plateau. The southern plateau is also called as a Deccan Plateau. Okay. The southern plateau is also called as a Deccan Plateau. It covers the largest area of our country. The region is surrounded by hill ranges on three sides. That means the three sides, okay, are covered with hill areas. It has an uneven surface. The land is hard and rocky. It is less fertile than the plains. That means we can see here the plains we can cultivate, but the plateaus we can't cultivate. Why? Because it is a rocky land. Okay now, if we see anywhere the place is rock. For example, we can see in Annavaram Devasthanam. Yes or not? When we are going to the temple, we can see many hills there, rockies. Okay, nothing will be there, only the rock plateau only we can see. So there we can't cultivate anything. So this is the example for this plateaus. There are many rivers in the Deccan Plateau. They depend on the rain for water. Okay, these plateaus are depend on rain for water. Why? Because this is a rocky area, so there is no water. But in plains we can see water. If we dug there, we can get some water. Some parts of plateau are covered with thick forest. The southern part of India is surrounded by water bodies on three sides. Okay, these three water bodies are Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal and Indian Ocean. This type of land is called peninsula. So we can see in the map that the names of water bodies that surround India. So we can see in the map this. See children, we can see here the three sides, the three water bodies are Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal and Indian Ocean. These three are called as water bodies. Okay na? This is about plateaus. So we can see the southern part of India is surrounded by water bodies on three sides. This type of a land is called peninsula. So this is about a plains and plateaus, children. So in the next class we can know about a desert and islands. Okay na children?